Hello, hello, beauties. Hope you guys are doing well and in high spirits overall. Called to do a reading here for you and see what's going on. What do your spirit guides want to tell you? As always, please only take what resonates. If something is confusing or negative, it's not your message at this time. You can always pause, take a deep breath, set the intention, or while we're shuffling, set the intention for any messages to come through from your guides, okay? Tuning into their energies, their vibes, for high vibrational truth, clarity, healing, accuracy, clear and concise messages. Anything else that your angels and spirit guides see fit at this time for the highest good of you and all. Again, please, just take what's for you. Only take what resonates and leave the rest for everybody else. Sorry, what messages do your spirit guides have for you, your angels, your vibrational being helpers at this time? What do they want to tell you? 3 of Wands. Options of the way something can go. This is almost the feeling of multiple paths or timelines joining into one. I feel for some of you, a manifestation has now come to pass, come to light, come to being. It's come to truth. And now you are working within that manifestation. Try to notice it. Try to take notice of it. Thank yourself if you can. Thank also your, whoever you want to thank. But try to take note of it. Okay? I also feel for a few of you, this can talk about you just trying different methods of manifestation, different directions, maybe different visions or goals or dreams than what you previously had thought. You could also feel deceived or tricked by somebody or something and feel like it's not working for you, so you would rather go and try new ways. But for a lot of you, this is a manifestation being paid out, coming in, okay? You may not know where this leads. Your guides are saying like you don't know where this leads, or you might not know where it's going or how it's going to come together. Things could be unclear, maybe financially or like business, physical aspects. Something could be unclear here. This is very much, you won't have to wait long. Okay, you're on the path. It's not supposed to all be clear, but you're on the path. The time is now. It's happening. Very much it's happening now vibes, which has been a collective message lately. Determined. You seem very determined. There's a lot of determination. You've got some kind of a goal in mind. I'm hearing release from internal burdens as well. Even from the feeling of impending doom. Maybe you're working as well on being more honest with yourself, or some kind of truths will come to light within yourself through the act of journeying, traveling, going new places, trying new things, even in a small way. You may start to see what of your own habits, toxicities, patterns have formed, whatever it might be, that have been holding you back, or that you haven't been being honest with yourself about. That could be why you see them in your physical, outside, external world, because they're within you. 3s are really good confirmation of this message, okay? 3s and 1s, 3 combinations of 3s. Devil, give us more about the devil, please. By the way, this is Ethereal Tarot. Okay, Ethereal Tarot. Death. Transformation. Interesting. So this devil is actually something that I feel is coming to light, or has been coming to light, so that you're able to purge it and to allow things to end connected to it. I do feel like this is people, places, things, habits, perhaps, addictions, lifestyles, influences, friendships, whatever, those kind of things around you that we haven't been able to be totally honest with ourselves about. There's some heavier planetary influences here as well. Of course, there's Saturn there, but there's this feeling of seeing it for what it is. I'm seeing letting friendships and lifestyles, even a party lifestyle die or end out here. Meditating, reflecting, and resting on this. And it's really bringing to light your own patterns without those influences around kind of reinforcing it as normal, or continuing to bring it back. You're really reflecting on, is this actually what I like? Is this actually for me? Is this actually serving me? Is it who I am? Is it what I want? It's like you're able to reflect on it in a different way without those external reinforcements now. They were meant to go away. They were meant to end, okay? Could be also something connected to your childhood friend, family, some kind of energy here that has gone bye-bye or died out. You would already be aware of this death, so don't stress, okay? But this is definitely the energy of past emotional connections, especially childhood. You're all growing up now. You're growing up now. I'm hearing Lucy. Somebody's uncle feels like they're here or around also on the other side. I'm hearing something about freezer and pocket full, Polly pocket, something. What else is here? For who is watching? Amazing, thank you. Whatever this death process is, which is really just a transformation, something ending so that you can be freed and move into the next thing. It's that transformational energy, but whatever that is, it is bringing in that fast, successful energy for you. That movement that's very quick, very successful. It could be two people or several. It could be connected to family, again, childhood stuff, but it's like, it's really, there's been a slowness connected to this that's being relieved, a heavy, slow energy, a blocked up energy that's being relieved. You're no longer playing by their rules or doing things their way or letting them reinforce a reality that doesn't work for you any longer, anymore, or maybe it never did. So there's a real shift with who and what is around you that is really reflecting what's going on inside of you and bringing to light what you also are not wanting to partake in anymore within yourself. Okay, this is a pretty big transformation, and the time is now. So this is a very now energy. You know, the surrounding weeks, I mean, this process could have been going on for months, years, weeks of purging. But as far as this coming to light, this shift, this understanding, it's like right now, even this week to come, this week we're in, last few days, all that's surrounding this, okay? Days around this before. You've had some new ideas here, some new concepts, starts, ways of doing things, financials, monies. It's very much coming from you. It's coming from your own. I feel like that's what you want to invest in. That's what you want to grow. New habits, new life focus, life path. Even if it's starting small, it's something that you're wanting to grow yourself, okay? And it doesn't really have anything to do with them or these past influences and ideas. It's very much your own. You're standing independently in a different way too than you have, okay? Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine here, kind of part in, part out, but this could also be the process of you, again, releasing a lot of the weight of like emotional resentment, you know, the pains that we can hold and fixate on emotionally around the past. Even the need to intuit heavy energies, like kind of just letting go of the need to prove, do, feel, hold on to certain things. Yeah, the sun. This is the liberation. This is the clarity, the transparency, and the happiness that you're walking into, moving into. All right, it's not like a finality fully for some of you of these people and energies. It's not like you will never ever talk to them again, never ever see them again or hear about them, even though a few of them could be like this. But some of them, it's kind of like we're closing the door for now. You know, it's that feeling. There's still things to be worked on here. There could be a travel involved, okay? Foreign travel, traveling over water, moving overseas, traveling overseas, foreign affairs, or this could just talk about smoother sailing ahead. That's what you're moving into. You could also be moving into some kind of a commitment or an official contract with the devil here as well, with work or with a relationship. And there could be a karmatic element to that. But with the sun here, again, clarity, transparency, happiness, burning off and through also like impurities. And you already started a new journey in the past here. So whatever all of this energy is, it is connected to your new start that's already occurred, right? You already fell in love or had a new beginning or turned over a new leaf or started somewhere new. You already started on a new path after something completed, closed out, and finished for you. And this is all kind of accumulated or a part of that new path, culmination of this new path. Once you've been on this new path and some of these energies have taken place, like you standing in what you actually want to focus on, what you want to nourish, new business idea, whatever this is, things moved pretty quickly from there. Okay, things took off pretty fast. You could have blocked some people on social media, stopped getting news, realized who was emotionally stunted in your life and moved away from it, or even realized who was emotionally stunting you or who brought out parts of you that you didn't feel emotionally okay about, and you moved fast from that, okay? Here's a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, masculine. This feels like somebody you've probably moved away or moved on from. For a few of you, they could have to do with that new start, though. That's possible. This person does feel connected to your past, but they don't have to be. Okay, so you got the Queen and King of Wands here. So that is kind of a dual, it's a pair, a matched pair, okay? For some of you, this is the journey of, you've already uncovered and unleashed a lot of the masculine traits of yourself. You've been leaning into how to rule with the feminine, you know, to understand the feminine as well. Teddy bears, Black Panthers stick out as well, creatures, critters. For some of you, there's like this joining between the masculine and feminine you've been working on inside of yourself, and then also externally. This could also be a pair of people who both have prominent fire placements. Give me more about this storyline, please, and thank you. Could have been a lot of emotional confusion and uncertainty about how this would come together within you or outside of you, either way. You could have also felt very emotionally uncertain about this if it was a union that you had previously. All the choices that you're making and that you've made in connection to whatever this is for you, however it shows up, are very much, are very much connected to Ten of Pentacles vibes, which is that stability and security. It's strong security, legacy, stability, having plenty, having the way to your dreams made. There's like this very warm feeling in this path and where it goes to, very home, almost nostalgic home. You could settle somewhere that's very past life oriented for you, or you have a sense of deep nostalgia there and home, even if you don't know why. The moon in reverse too, I just feel like you saw through illusion. You burned through a lot of illusions the last years, or you learned that for a while now. A lot has come to light. A lot has become clear about who is who, what is what, where things go, and that clarity just continues. You know, it just gets brighter, it burns hotter. 1333 just stuck out, 1333. Anything else here you guys would like to say? Something about your time is null. I don't know what that means. Their time is null. They have no expectations upon them at last, or alas. I'm seeing 2 butterflies here as well. Dark butterflies, but in the sunlight. It's almost like you've been in the darkness a lot of your life, or you've been shadowed and you get to finally be in the sun. I'm even looking at a sun now too out here. Could be connected to Mars energy as well. A lot of fire. Fire is action. We could also be talking about fire seasons. You could have, again, those strong fire placements, or be dealing with somebody like this. It's also just a feeling of doing, of adventure, of moving, of creativity. even ideas in a sense, spirit as well. It also is very masculine. It's almost like you've built or accepted a masculine foundation or process. I'm hearing due process, so that you can explore and step into your femininity at a higher rate or at a different level. So if you built that for yourself, so the world you're in now, it is kind of like a masculine, but now it's going to support that feminine. There could have been a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, masculine energy further past, okay, that's been disconnected from you. This could also just be that corporate way of doing something, like very, I'm hearing overstimulated, overly up in the head, logical, corpsey, empty, like the soul, the life force is not there as much, but the mind, it's just busy mind. This kind of a vibe feels like it's exiting your life and being replaced by the true masculine, by the true support in whatever form it comes, a partner, a lover, where you work, just how your life looks in general. Also, they want to tell you that your fortunate time is upon you. That you don't have to scramble to get your dues anymore. And they know this. They see this coming. They're like, you don't have to know this for certain, but know what you know. Feel the feeling of success churning in your gut. All potentials and possibilities might exist, yes, or they exist, yes, but the one in your gut is the one that tells all. It's the telltale. And sometimes you get this feeling of success, like pre-success, that's unmistakable. And that's a true, real thing. Okay? There's not a lot of heavy or dense energy right now. And it doesn't mean you're not experiencing that, but it's not here. It's not coming through for you as you move forwards, as you progress. You're not doing that right now. Things are being really lightened and really lifted. It's been an ongoing process, but you really get to start to experience that. It's kind of like planting a fruit tree or fruit bush. You know, it's a process. You decide you want to do it. You find the place to do it. You get the seeds to do it. You plant the seeds. You prepare the ground, plant the seeds. You do the watering, you do the waiting, you trust the seasons, you trust the sun, maybe it's the years, you know, and the whole time you know you're growing a fruit tree, but by the time it actually bears fruit that you feel that you can pick, that it get even the fruit to ripen, you can pick it and you can eat it, like that's this process you've been in. And this is very much like picking the fruit and eating it vibes, okay, or at least seeing the fruit growing vibes. And that's an exciting time indeed. And before you know it, you'll be planting a new one, growing a new one, working on a new one. But at least you'll have that other fruit tree or that knowing of it and whatever might come with it. I just saw 1818. So a lot of new beginnings with flow, balance, and power. Oh, that's also Leo energy. Could have been some beginnings right in Leo season as well. So, all right, guys, that's what we have for you. I hope that it helps and resonates for somebody. You can always email frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com for personal reading inquiries. But until then, we'll see you all next time. Take care. Much love.